curse. This is how we found out about it all those years ago. Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Made in Abyss, you guys, and not just more Made in Abyss. Today we are checking out the premiere of season 2 of Made in Abyss. It's been quite a journey, you guys. It has been quite a journey. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a rough journey at times, but it has been a journey, and I would like to briefly get into some of what has kind of come to my attention, or maybe questions that I've started asking after watching the movie Dawn of the Deep Soul, which you can find my reaction to that too. That came out last week. So yeah, there were a few things that came to my attention after watching that movie that I wanted to talk about before we go ahead and just dive in, no pun intended, to season 2. So before I get started on that little dialogue, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know exactly what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. I'm sending you those big old hugs right through that screen. If you're joining me on those YouTubes, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope maybe, just maybe, if you haven't already, you'll hit like and subscribe for me. And if you love early, unedited, unfiltered reaction content, maybe hit up the link to that Patreon. It's going to be in the description down below. Thank you in advance for that. If you hear any noise in the background, Buffy just got into her witching hour mode, so you might hear some rattling, some squeaking, some growling, you know. It'll fit very well with Made in Abyss and all the freaky beasties that we check out. So yeah, so last week I checked out this movie that comes in between seasons 1 and 2 called Dawn of the Deep Soul. And I gotta tell you, it was, wow, it was not what I was expecting, because even from the very start, I thought I had it pegged that oh, it's about I knew it was gonna be about Bondrewd, but oh, they're gonna show why he's actually such a good person, or he was a good person. He kind of just got led astray. And, you know, I was just kind of, I still have my mindset just attuned too much to that shonen trope kind of anime where it's oh, he's a tragic villain, or I mean, I would have put money on him having gotten into everything with experimenting on the kids and everything to save Prushka. And the way that it went with Prushka, guys, I never had that on my bingo card. That was intense. But I did want to talk just a little bit before we get started, because some really cool, interesting things have come to my attention. They came to my attention in that you guys left comments that worded it the way that I couldn't quite word it at the end of the last movie when I was shaken up and traumatized. And the first thing I wanted to talk about was Bondrewd, because, you know, I knew at the end of that movie, I'm he's not a villain, yet he's so awful, but I couldn't really crystallize it very well. And I got some comments that were so insightful. In fact, one of them was from Leonie, and yes, you'll notice she's not joining me today. I am truly in the abyss. Sadly, she will not be here for the rest of my reactions, because she was just visiting me, and we powered through all of season 1, and she had to go home. So I'm in the abyss, but she left a very insightful comment, and there were other very insightful comments on Patreon and YouTube that were describing the way that Bondrewd, you know, it's not that he does not feel, it's not that he even you can tell he doesn't come off as this evil. He has no malice. And beyond no malice, it's not that he doesn't feel. He feels very intensely. He cares in a way very deeply about the kids that he's working with. He cared about Prushka. He remembers the names of all the kids that he makes into cartridges and everything, or that he experiments on, and then drops into, you know, the abyss and just lets them writhe in agony. It's just such a dichotomy. And the way that Leonie put it really summed it up best, and that's that there are aspects of emotion or feeling that the way that we think of them could not coexist with another action or another feeling. For example, loving your child, loving this adopted child, and sacrificing that adopted child. Those two things they don't mesh. But But to Bondrewd, it's just like he has lost that ability to have that conflict between emotions or feelings or actions. He is so driven to find out the mysteries of the Abyss that he doesn't even care if Rag and the whole crew come in and wreck up his stuff. If they show him something interesting, he's like, wow, subarashi. he's just into it, you know? Like he has really lost the ability to have conflicting thoughts and feelings anymore. He just kind of is driven by this desire to find out all the mysteries of the Abyss. And he can have a lot of other feelings and thoughts and actions and opinions on top of that. But like at the end of the day, nothing's stopping the other thing. You know what I mean? And I just thought that was a great way to put it. And yeah, so of course there were some folks out there who said like, did he ever really care about Prushka? Or was he using Prushka? Did he know that like kind of, I don't want to say grooming because that means something different, but raising her, conditioning her maybe is a better way to put it, would ultimately benefit him. And I think that's an interesting theory, but I really, honestly, just everything I've seen tells me that it's the other thing. It's that he can do two things at once that you ordinarily would never be able to do. You would not be able to harm your child if you love your child and you were of sound mind, which I gotta say that is a huge part of it. Because the first thing I thought was like, you know, splitting yourself amongst all the different Umbra things could not be great for your mental health. Could not be great. I really think a lot of this is just like some part of him, like some essential part of his soul got lost along the way, and that does not help matters. But yeah, so was there something else I wanted to bring up? Oh, you guys were mentioning about, I was like, in the movie, they were like, maybe we'll see Mitty again. And I'm like, how would that happen? And apparently that's some Abyss kind of voodoo going on there. There's some Abyss stuff going on that, you know, I forget exactly how it was put, but basically that there is a chance, you know, if something happens to you in the Abyss and you are kind of like, not absorbed by the Abyss, but there is a chance because of Abyss magic, basically. I hate to even say that because, like, the more I'm seeing, the more I see that, like, the Abyss really doesn't work like magic. Like, there is, like, some reason, there's some, I don't know if I want to put, like, science behind it, but, like, there's some logic behind it. But yeah, so I think those were the two big major things. I mean, there was just a lot of other stuff that was so enlightening when I got to the comments. But it was a really good movie. Very traumatizing, but very good. And now we are heading on in. We have our white whistle. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to mention, and that's that Liza. We have not talked about her name, the Annihilator, or how she got her white whistle, which I gotta say, you guys and myself are all kind of putting bets on the fact that it was probably the dad that sacrificed himself. Like, we don't know that, but like, who did it for Ozen? Who did it for any of the other ones? Like, now we know exactly how that has to come about. So yeah, so I think that's about it. This is getting super long. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the season 2 premiere of Made in Abyss. Let's do this. Who is Irene? Oh? Oh. Wait, Nope, 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 nope. We are a minute in. We are a minute in. No, 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 no. What am I even, I don't know this person. What is even happening? You know what, guys? I freaking give up. I really do. We are a minute in. Whoa. Whoa. How? 2 minutes? 2 minutes in? Really, guys? Really? Oh. Well, I can't imagine you would be after seeing all that. Is that the I don't remember the name, but is that the thing from beginning? Yeah, yeah. What's it called? The Star Compass? Oh, this is... Whoa! Is this like the discovery of the abyss? The Golden City. Is there a golden city inside of the abyss? Because I said that. I said, what if there's like some kind of like amazing worlds down there at the... Nope. Just so you know, I can see the subtitles, but I'm not looking at this. I am not looking at this. Nope, absolutely not. YouTube, this whole thing's getting cut. I'm sorry. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Oh, Fluffy! Oh my god, this poor baby. Oh no, it's not the... Don't, please, okay. You know, if they're gonna do something to the... No, I can't do that. Okay, this person needs to get really brutally murdered right now. Oh my god, this poor baby would go to the abyss to make... Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. Please just be seasickness. Please just be seasickness, because I feel like whenever they show puking in a show... Guys, we're a couple minutes in. We are 5 minutes in. Is this somebody? Oh, wow. Oh.
飽き慣れてきてる。貴重な食料。気にしない。鉄板ならあと1ヶ月分あるよ。それにもうすぐ。
What? Okay. Okay, I was right. Star Compass.
この風来る未開の海で。
When does this take place? Because maybe these are just people who are not familiar with.
当たり前じゃん。今や君も。
3 stages of ganja.
君がその羅針盤持ってきた時さ、運命感じたんだよね。ほんとマジで君こそが我々の道しるべさ。心配するな。僕が信じることは当たる。もうすぐだ。マジで。じゃあネズミ捕まえてくるわ。
Oh wow. Fine cuisine on this ship. Holy smokes. We're meeting some new people. Have they said this person's name? They just said Bailoff. I don't know. Oh.
最初はただの思い込みだと高をくくっていたが本物だ。
Okay. Whoa.
黄金鏡が存在しなくても見つけ出してしまうだろう。
So
君の入団も参見入りも予言していた。君が現れる前日にだ。そういうサイン。
Oh, wow. Okay, well. Wow. Is this before everyone knew about the abyss, or is this just we're in a place where you wouldn't necessarily know what it was? Oh my god, this poor baby. This poor, poor baby. Oh. It doesn't the helmet kind of look like Raggle? Oh. Oh. It's you know what? It's like because you can see to the soul is what a lot of people say when you look into somebody's eyes.
そして自信すらも美の本質ではない。醜くただれようが、理不尽の前に倒れようが、立ち上がることすら否定されようが、睨みつけ、慈しみ、憧れ続ける。そのまなざしこそが美しさの本質。
It's like it's your heart, it's your soul.
闇に目を凝らすのだ。
Oh.
誰も見つけたことのない光は真の闇の中に。
Oh, that's beautiful.
君が思う以上に。
Oh.
汚れていようが醜かろうが、私の目は。
Oh, Beowulf's sweet. Oh, this poor little thing. At least they're. Uh-oh. At least they're getting away. Whoa, uh-oh.
他の船は？
我々とジョミの船しか残っていない。わずか見ろ、ジョミの戦争の荷だ。
おお。
おそらく。
Uh-oh. Is it doing something? Oh. Oh? Oh, where? Oh, is this? I wonder if this is,
生きのことをあれが
I wanna know where the people are.
Oh my god.
Take my dreams to
This song is so pretty. It's gonna make me cry. This song is so freaking pretty. I want to cry. Oh. Whoa. Oh my god, this song is so pretty. I legit just want to cry over the song. Like, I'm not even, like, upset. I mean, I am, because of everything they just showed me, but... Did they just find the place where we are in... I'm gonna stop guessing. I'm just gonna let them tell me. There it is, the abyss. I'm wondering if this is probably the city where we are in current time. This is how it got built up. The compass pointed to the darkness. That's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, pretty sure. So are we getting like the origin story of the abyss? Or I'm like not of the abyss, but of how people found the abyss? Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah, because remember they always talk about, like, yeah, there were, like, thousands of years ago, there was, like, people who prayed here, and blah, blah, blah.
いいね。これこそ冒険の醍醐味。
Oh, boy. Oh, crashing on a bunch of natives is very thrilling. Wow. All their helmets actually kind of, but the person we've been following especially really, I feel like their helmet really. Oh, we made glyphs about it.
かつて来た者たちが横暴を働いたようだ。情報を渋られている。
Yeah, well, it's understandable. Oh, they recognize the star compass?
大事なもの。数奇の姿。
Form of the essential part.
その羅針盤と引き換えなら手助けは。
Oh. All right, we're gonna hand it over.
どうぞ。
いいのかい？君が見つめ続けた首輝であり宝物だ。
もう
Hmm.
見つめる先は闇の中。
Aww. You took those words to heart.
から誰も見つけたことのない。
Wow. Oh, that's one scared looking child. Hello?
ええ、本当にこんなところに住んでる人いるの？
黄金都市。
The Golden
原住民たちは
City.
鐘楼と呼んでいた。
You know,
帰らずの都。
the capital of the
黄
unreturned.
金都市は実在する。
What did I say that when we got to the bottom? I bet it's like this paradise. I said that like very early on. I have no idea if that's what's really going on though.
この子ついてきちゃったみたいで。
What are we? What? Hey, God. Oh, this is a Buffy move right here. It's like what my dog would do.
生傷も新しいな。
We're tattooing children?
赤子不可能。子供を産めぬ体ゆえ大穴へ追放されるといったところか。
Oh. They wrote that a kid. She can't bear children, so she's exiled to the pit.
現地の人だから穴に詳しいかも。それに
Oh, please adopt the baby. Please adopt the baby.
すごいしなやか。
どうするバズキャン。
Cannot believe we're using that as a selling point, but you know what? In this world, adopt the baby. Adopt the baby. Adopt the baby. You know what, guys? You know what? It's gonna be a rough season. It's gonna be a rough season.
よし、登るか。
どうした？
Oh. Oh, are we starting to feel the first effects of the abyss? Because we went back up. We went up, but we're not in the abyss, so. But even like near it. Whoa, poison. What does that mean?
わかんない。
魔女。大穴。
Yeah, it's the abyss. It's the abyss.
交換すれば。
Because even like near it, remember the little baby boy that like he was dying on his birthday and they got kind of like away from it?
呪い。
Curse. This is how we found out about it all those years ago.
頼りにしてるよ。
Oh, this poor baby.
黄金鏡。
意気揚々という気分ではなかったけれど、かつてないほど鼓動は高まっていた。
Oh man. So we went in and we faced all the... These were like the first cave... Well, maybe not the very first, but these are probably the ones that started like the history as we know it. Oh, I'm so glad we took her into Bubba.
頂上の遺物、この世ならざる景色、そして呪い。
And the curse.
求めた不可思議。
Wow.
きっとこの先に求めた源泉すら。
And here, oh, this is where we went at the end of the movie. Oh, and when are we gonna true. Yeah, they were not about to give us spoilers for what's going to happen in this layer. Oh, Nanachi. Well, that's crazy. So we got the origin of at least how, you know, the curse was found, I guess.
渦の中央とは思えない。この匂い知ってる？こりゃトコシエ港のイブシ港だな。
Oh.
でもたくそうじゃねえか。
You're so smart, Nanachi.
まだ匂いが新しいよ。ボンドルドのやつがちょいちょい炊いてんだろ。ボンドルド。
That tracks.
やつの目的は何だったんだ。
Just find out about it, I guess.
だが。
Oh.
次の2000年がどうとか。ま、今さら戻って聞く気に。
Nah, you know what? I say we move on. I am 100% with that decision.
わからねえんだ。そんなことより次だ次。毒はもういいだろう。おいら、もうちょっとだけお前ら。
Oh, Nanachi! You're so cute!
ナナチ。まあ、目覗き見されたままってのも尺だけどよ。逆をいや、もはやそれしかできねえってこった。見せつけてやろうぜ。
Yeah. I guess the best revenge is to live a good life, right? Aww. Oh boy. Please don't. Please don't take this into a dick joke. Yikes.
これは潜り始めやがった。プルしかこすったら動いちゃった。
Oh, it responded.
って突然始まるものなのよ。いい子、プル石から手どけてくれ。切り替わって
Pushstone.
シャレなんねえぞ。
Oh, yeah, we don't want that.
ナナチ、あれを。
Is it a big old beastie? Cause we're about due for one.
封書にも載ってないやつだ。お魚なのかな。
It's probably some kind of flesh-eating, sadistic fish.
それに冷えて固まった死体か。
Oh my god. The Sea of Corpses. There you go. Well, now we know where that comes from.
魂は奈落の底に帰るというが、体はここに置いてけと言わんばかりだな。
I think that's kind of what you guys were telling me too in the comments. Oh wow. Okay, well. Yeah, okay. So it's not a shortcut, but.
地図では何メートルくらいだったろうか。おいリコ、ちょっと来てくれ。階段の大事そうなとこでメイニャがうんこしてる。
That is absolutely lovely that they just showed us Pooping Mania. Guys, I don't want to see the poop. I don't want to see everyone pooping. Ay. I mean, when nature calls. Mania's like, don't tell me that while I'm mid-push! Wow. Yeah, you know what? We need a little white noise or something. Oh my goodness. So... yeah, that happened. Oh, I think Bondrewd deserves to see a big steaming pile of poop. I hope he is watching. Actually, I don't, because I'm sure he would like find it fascinating somehow, and I don't even wanna. Oh? Oh? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, here we go. Oh, and now we cut back to the... Does it not exist? Oh, there it is. Okay, okay. I thought that was gonna be the twist. Like, okay, you know what? This sounds so beautiful. Just tell me the catch. Just tell me the catch.
二度とそこから戻れなかった
Gotcha. Oh, capital of the unreturned. Wow, it looks like almost kind of ruins now. That was a lot. That was a lot. I'm so... Oh! Is this gonna be... See, I don't know, because they faked me out on the first season. Is this the theme? Or the ending? I don't know. Let's groove no matter what. I'd pay attention to the lyrics, only I feel like a lot of it is not going to make sense without context, so I'll just start my outro now. I don't know if there's anything after this. I thought it was a very interesting move to start with kind of like they weren't the very first people in there, and they weren't the originators of any of the info, because obviously that was the natives. Oh, gravity. But I'm guessing these were like the first cave raiders as we know them. I would guess they're the ones who founded, maybe not those specific ones, but maybe like this is how that area around the abyss got populated and started. But those particular ones never came back, obviously. I wonder if we'll find any. Ooh. Okay, capital of the unreturned. I don't think there's anything after this. Probably just credits. Yeah, just credits, you guys. Oh, wow. That was a lot, you guys. That was a lot. You know what's so unfortunate is that, like, we actually, it's too bad there was no, you could never do this, but that little sphere that they were in, like, somebody should have worked that up so that, like, because it, I mean, they're in water, so it's just a shame we couldn't, like, develop some kind of sewage kind of pipeline. I don't know if we want to be pumping that into the abyss. I don't think it matters, but the abyss has already got enough going on. I guess we don't need to be pooping into it as well, or peeing, or doing anything else, but the, just the amount of bodily functions on this show. It's like we all do it, but I'm just not used to seeing it's so highlighted. Oh my god. Okay, I'll backtrack. So starting us off with kind of, I'll say the origin story of the cave raiders, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's not the origin story of the abyss. We don't really know the origin story of the abyss. We know it was found, and we don't really know how it came about, at least not yet. But these are like the first cave raiders, or some of the first. I think these are probably the ones who started off the history books as we know them. That would be my guess going into this. First of all, meeting the child, I don't think they actually even ever said the child's name, but kind of our main character of that. They said like Belle something, the white-haired kid, but they didn't really. If they gave a name for that character, I'm so sorry. The one with the kind of the red and white hair and the helmet, it went right over my head. I'm so sorry. I know somebody is gonna put it in the comments, because like everyone has a name in IMDb anyway, even if they didn't say it. But yeah, that character had. Seriously, 45 freaking seconds in, we're starting off with P3DO, SA. We're starting off with puke. We're starting off with eating bugs. And we end with a big old semen poop. A big old semen poop. Like, what am I even supposed to do with that, you guys? Like, this author, for real, sprinkled one of the coolest world building and greatest, most epic fantasy mysteries in between some of the most disgusting crap. Like, literally. Yeah. You know, and it really is the monkey's paw, because I know a lot of you leave the comment like monkey's paw curls, and on this show, yes, absolutely, but like it really was like, no, you cannot have one without the other. You cannot have the epic fantasy, adventure, sweet, heartwarming, great mystery, epic world building, just fantasy music, everything beyond your wildest dreams, without a ton of disgusting nonsense. Like you can't do it. Well, life's just not fair, you guys. Like, we just gotta have both. We just gotta have both. So anyway, so it was a great episode. Really felt for, you know, that character, our main character of our flashback, and following their story and seeing them just kind of like, Downtrodden doesn't even begin to cover it. And I would say pull themselves up, but on a show like this, it's like, you know, probably not a phrase you want to use. But yes, kind of change their situation and devote their life to literally like bringing light into darkness. Just a really beautiful, inspiring message. And I really liked the two characters we got to know a little bit, the white-haired one and the kind of red and white-haired one. Very interesting to see like the origins of everything that we've come to know, like all the rules that we know and everything, just see someone figuring them out for the first time. The Golden City is a fascinating concept. I had said very early on, I just want to go on the record, I don't know if we've ever mentioned the Golden City before, because they seem to, like, Reg and Rigo and all them seem to, like, know. Did they, like, know it was called the Golden City? Because I thought that they dropped that in there, and I'm like, whoa. But I've been saying for ages that I think, like, as we go further down, there will be, like, something really incredible, but there will be some kind of horrible caveat, which is pretty much the MO of the Abyss in general. So we are now at the point of the unreturned. Very, very, very curious to see what is going on with this layer. I'm almost kind of afraid to even ask, but yet like my curiosity gets the better of me, and yet at the same time I'm like, I don't know how much more I can take. Whatever kind of tragedy or heartbreak or whatever they're gonna try to throw at me, but yeah, it was a really cool way to, that segue was like, that editing was like, mwah, genius, chef's kiss, where we have the flashback and then coming through the portal is Rico and Reg and Nanachi. That was a really, really cool segue. The star compass, we got to see like the origins of that. That was really interesting. Yeah, so I feel like there's probably a lot of questions I should be asking about that. I feel like I kind of have to process it first. But once, you know, this will be a thing where like once I've kind of had some time to think it over and chat with you guys in the comments, I'm sure I'll come back and have a little bit more to say about it. But we got to see that. In editing, I feel like I'm going to notice so much more, because that whole first part, I'm just like, where are we? What are we doing? What is happening? You know, this show does not mess around when it comes to like, you are here, we are doing this, we're saying blah, 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 blah. They don't give you a date. They don't give you a time. They don't give, they're like, figure it out or don't care. So I was spending like the first couple minutes just trying to figure out like, is this, am I supposed to know this? Or, so I'm sure I'll notice a little bit more in retrospect when I go to edit this episode. So yeah, guys, what a way to kick off season 2. I think they gave me, you know, they didn't do the dick joke. To their credit, they could have done a sniff the fur and, you know, and they didn't do it. So let's give them credit where credit is due, okay? So what? We got all kinds of horrible essay, steaming poop, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right, guys, that was the beginning of season 2. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.